Hello guys, and welcome once again to another tropical update. I know these videos are coming out a little late. It just depends on my timetable here to get these out. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get them out earlier instead of later in the night. So let's go over this real quick. First of all, we started hurricane season a little bit early, didn't we? We now got subtropical storm Andrea, and it currently has 40-mile-per-hour winds, so it's a low-end tropical storm right now, and it has a minimum central pressure of 1,006 millibars, and it's moving north at 12 miles an hour, so it's going this way. And people in Bermuda needs to keep an eye on this, just in case it decides to get this far before turning out to sea due to a cold front that's coming through. So let's take a look at some of these maps here. Let's take at the wind speed probabilities here. Obviously in the middle, you're going to obviously get your higher percentages of tropical storm force wind in that area. And Bermuda is just on the tip of the possibility field. Right in the, let's see, about the 5 to 10, maybe 15% area for tropical storm force winds within the next 120 hours, it seems. All right, let's go back and look at arrival time of winds. So Bermuda is looking around sometime in the middle of the day on Tuesday, probably around 12 p.m. ish. That is if the tropical storm, sticks around that long, because, as it goes farther north and farther east, it's going to start feeling some of that cooler waters that are above the storm. So that's probably going to weaken it some. Now, I'm not saying that it can't strengthen. Maybe it will strengthen, over the next, 12 to 24 hours, maybe around 50 miles per hour. That's my prediction for the storm. But I think it will weaken significantly before it reaches Bermuda. Maybe down to a tropical depression, if not an open wave. Let's see, wind history. So right here, in this area, that's where the tropical storm force winds are going to be. It's different from what I'm used to seeing when I'm tracking storms and whatnot. It's very elongated, and so let's take a look at warnings, cones, and whatnot. If it will load for me here. Yeah, before it looks like it's going to stay a tropical storm for at least the next 36 to maybe 48 hours. But then when it hits closer to Bermuda, it's going to start weakening into a depression, it looks like. But either way, in Bermuda, you should be looking out for maybe some rain showers, some short-lived gusty winds, and whatnot. And that's probably going to be the only primary concern for this system if this track stays the way it is right now. Oh, let's take a look at this. Yeah, and this is your actual forecast cone here. So it's located right here. It's about, I would say, 68 west by 31 north. This is the latest update here for the subtropical storm. How about warnings and surface winds? Let's take a look at that. So it's taking a little bit to load here. So yeah, this is where the storm is located right now. And this is where the tropical storm force winds are currently at the moment. So it's not a very big storm at all. So that's what it's working with right now. So let's go to the GOES 16 satellite imagery. This right here is the storm. It's looking like it's trying to get its act together, and honestly, it doesn't have very much time to get its act together until it starts moving over colder waters of the Atlantic, and that's when it's going to start really weakening here. And then we got our cold front right here trying to dig its way south and east, and this is gonna pick this up and drag it right out to sea. It's gonna go whoop that way, and again, not a threat to any landmass areas at all. Alright, so the last thing I want to look at is the SST anomalies for yesterday. And as you can see, you got your 26 degrees Celsius isotherms here, you know, going all the way across here. And that water is just warm enough to sustain a tropical storm. With 26 degrees Celsius is about 78 degrees. So that's probably the very bare minimum for a tropical storm to develop. Now, you do got these 28 degree isotherms over here. And that's warm water. That's about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That's definitely warm enough to have hurricanes be formed, but it's too early in the season for anything to be like considered a hurricane. Like, I'm not saying it can't be possible because it has happened in the past, but I just don't think at the moment that we're gonna get that. And yeah, the waters over here are warming up quite well as well, and we're getting some 29s and a few 30s out here trying to pop up. And if it looks like it's migrating west, so if that happens, then it's going to be prime conditions for tropical development, even hurricanes. The last time I checked, you know, I was watching Mark Sudduth video today, and he was talking about an easterly wave right about here. So, I mean, it's in plenty warm enough weather for it to, you know, try to get something together. But then again, you know, we don't typically see anything form out here this time of year. So I guess we're just gonna have to take a look at it in a few days and see what happens with it. Anyways, that is my video for today. I want to thank you guys for joining by, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night, everybody.